Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making fat cakes with mince. Hope you guys enjoy. We're going to prepare our instant yeast using 2 cups of lukewarm water and 10 grams of yeast. Mix the ingredients and set aside for 5 minutes. In total, we're going to use 5.5 cups of flour, but we're first going to start with the first 2 cups. You sieve that in so that it's easier for you to mix. Since we're using our fat cakes with a savory filling, we're going to use only 4 tablespoons of sugar. Make a well in the middle and then add in your first cup of yeast. Give everything a nice mix and then try and make sure that you stir in one direction. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of cooking oil. This can be olive oil or just ordinary cooking oil. Add in the rest of your flour. Prepare your surface by dusting it with some flour. Put some oil on your hands. The pair of gloves are totally optional, but they are advisable if you have a set of acrylics. You're gonna add about another cup of flour. Unlike the Magwinya recipe, when you wanna put a filling inside, it's advisable to make it a bit more stiff. So you're just gonna sieve in. You're gonna knead, sieve in, knead. So the total is 1 cup. You're gonna knead your dough for about 5 minutes, depending on how fast you are, or until the dough starts to become sticky again. In a glass bowl, prepare it by rubbing the sides with some oil. Then transfer your dough to the glass bowl. Rub a bit of oil on the top of the dough. This is gonna help for when it rises that it shouldn't stick on the cling wrap that you're gonna use to cover it. To shorten your waiting time for the yeast to activate and the dough to rise, prepare a lukewarm water bath. Then place your small glass bowl inside. Make sure your water is not too much or else it's gonna cover the bowl completely. Set aside for 30 minutes. While we wait, prepare your filling. You're gonna chop 1 potato, quarter bell peppers, so I'm using the red and the green. Half an onion chopped finely, and 4 chilies, chop that finely as well. 1 medium carrot diced, and this is what my filling ingredients looks like. So now 30 minutes, we're done and we have risen. I wish I can just put money in a bowl, put in some yeast, wrap it with cling paper, put it in the sun, and I come back in a millionaire. Place the dough on a surface that you've dusted with flour. Add just a little bit more flour, just so that you can just mix the ingredients together. Back to our filling. We're going to saute our onions, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. Saute for about 3 minutes, and then add your teaspoon of curry. This can be medium, hot, whatever you prefer. Add 1 teaspoon of garlic. Add about 300 grams of minced meat or ground beef. On my other videos, one of my viewers was like, but then ground beef is an American term. Guys, I was finished. I was just laughing. But anyway, yeah, put that in and mince it up so that it becomes mince meat. It becomes mince meat, guys. We are in South Africa. I acknowledge I'm proudly South African. Add in your carrots. Add your potatoes. Add in 5 teaspoons of sweet corn. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, but don't add more than 2 teaspoons. It's gonna get really salty. Add 1 teaspoon of 6-gun or your favorite seasoning, but y'all know I'm team 6-gun. Add in 1/4 cup of water. Add about 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Let simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to be using the Knor brown onion sachet. So to prepare that, you're going to put about 5 teaspoons into a mug and then put in 1/4 water. Mix it up and then pour it into your sauce. Don't try and pour it directly into the sauce, then add the water. It's going to make it very lumpy and the consistency is not going to be nice. This is going to cause your soup to immediately thicken. So after you put in the sauce, put in a 1/4 cup of water. So at this point you can just cover your sauce and then let it cook for about 10 minutes on low heat. However, if you want it to look bougie like it comes from Zanton, you're going to use gravy browning. So you're going to put 1 teaspoon of gravy browning. This is going to enrich your sauce and darken it and look like, you know, it comes from the movies or straight from Instagram filter. Give everything a nice mix and then make sure that the gravy browning completely dissolves into the rest of your sauce. Now you can set aside for 10 minutes. You can move it to a smaller burner on the lowest heat and then let it slow cook. So our filling is done. Done. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It looks nice and brown and yeah, it looks yummy. So I was preparing the filling and the fat cook simultaneously. However, for the purpose of this video, I did it one after the other. Add about 2 liters of cooking oil to a deep fry pan. Immediately you put in your first small piece of dough to taste and it doesn't sizzle. Take it out, it's not hot enough. However, if it's hot enough and you put it in, it's going to sizzle and rise within the first 5 seconds. Then you know you're good to go. So you're going to wet your hands and then roll your dough into a ball and then flatten it out. Guys, please, I cannot stress this enough. Please be careful when you work with hot oil. If you guys are younger than 16, please don't do this on your own. Please have a parent with you. I don't want nobody tagging me and be like, yo, Everything-EMZ said I should. Please be careful, guys. And then if you want to be extra careful, you can roll your ball and then place it on a spatula and then use a spatula to dip it into the hot oil. Look at that, guys. My fat cakes are doing like some gymnastics in there. No, guys, this is just the Magwinya's way or the fat cakes way of just making sure that it cooks. However, it doesn't always do this. So if you see like one fat cake has been on one side for too long, just use a spatula or a pair of tongs just to flip it over. Cook until golden brown on both ends and then you're done. Set aside, let it cool down for about 3 minutes or so. Then you can use a bread knife, cut it in the middle, and then you're gonna put in your filling. Look at that, guys. Oh, please share with a friend, please leave a comment, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Bye.